Hello, NFL fanatics and Big Blue Nation. Welcome back to another explosive episode on Kickoff Zone, the perfect huddle spot for avid NFL fans. Are you ready to tackle some fun-filled facts, mind-boggling trivia, and adrenaline-rushing highlights about your favorite NFL teams? If you're as excited as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your fellow gridiron enthusiasts. Be sure to keep track of the trivia questions throughout the video and comment below on how many you got right. Today we're hitting the field with the New York Giants, a team as monumental as the city they represent. But how did this iconic team come to be? Let's dive into the history of the G-Men. The New York Football Giants were established in 1925 by Tim Mara, a bookmaker and businessman with an investment of $500. The team's name derived from the New York Giants baseball team, a popular club that had been around since the late 1800s. Mara hoped using the same name would help his football team gain recognition and a strong fan base in the bustling city. The plan worked beautifully. Within the first year, the Giants drew large crowds to their games, thanks to the inclusion of celebrated players such as Jim Thorpe. In 1927, just 3 years after their inception, the Giants clinched their first NFL championship under the guidance of their head coach, Earl Pottiger. This was the start of a legacy that would see the Giants emerge as one of the most respected teams in the NFL. The team's early years were marked by consistent success. The Giants maintained a strong standing in the NFL throughout the 1930s and 1940s, guided by talented players and robust leadership. The Giants clinched their second NFL championship in 1934 and followed it up with another win in 1938. The Giants' success wasn't limited to the early days. The 1950s and 60s saw the Giants reach the NFL championship game 6 times, with a victory in 1956. The Mara family, who still own the Giants today, brought in talented coaches and players throughout the decades to maintain the Giants' standing in the NFL. The Giants had a lean spell in the 1970s, but the 1980s brought a resurgence. The hiring of Bill Parcells as head coach marked the beginning of a successful era, with the Giants winning 2 Super Bowls, 21 and 25 during his tenure. From their inception to their latest season, the New York Giants have stood as a pillar of determination, talent, and team spirit in the NFL. Their history echoing the hustle and bustle of the city they call home. Time to get into some trivia. Question number 1. Who was the New York Giants starting quarterback when they won their first Super Bowl? All right, NFL enthusiasts and members of the Big Blue Nation, brace yourselves as we dive into the legacy of triumph carved by the Giants in the epic tale of the NFL. Buckle up for an action-packed adventure filled with ups and downs, legends, and unforgettable moments. The Giants, right from their early victories in 1927, 1934, and 1938, have been pioneers in setting the benchmark for a successful franchise. The Giants' winning spree didn't halt as the NFL moved into the Super Bowl era. Remember the fearsome teams of the 80s and 90s? They were helmed by the ingenious coach Bill Parcells and propelled by the sheer talent of players like Phil Simms and the unmatched Lawrence Taylor. Speaking of Lawrence Taylor, it's impossible to discuss the Giants' success without a spotlight on this exceptional linebacker. A true force of nature, Taylor redefined the position and terrorized offenses throughout his career. He was the cornerstone of the Giants' defense during their Super Bowl victories in 21 and 25. LT, with his unprecedented blend of speed, strength, and instincts, was an absolute game changer. Zoom into the new millennium, and the Giants were at it again. Under coach Tom Coughlin and quarterback Eli Manning, they celebrated 2 more iconic Super Bowl wins in 2007 and 2011, both over the New England Patriots. The helmet catch from Super Bowl 42 is a play that will forever echo in the annals of Super Bowl lore. Back to trivia and question number 2. Lawrence Taylor was a standout player, but can you name the coach who drafted him?
Giant ball, tittle back to pass. Here it comes. A new Giant pass. Fisher's Training Table Bread, official bread of the New York Giants. So do as the Giants and pass Training Table Bread around your table for balanced protein for extra play power. Keep fit like the New York Giants with Training Table Bread by Fisher.
Let's kick it into high gear and catapult ourselves into the future, the 2023 season. Are you ready? Because the Giants sure are. Last season was a playoff one for our G-men, with a wild card spot marking their progress. They stood tall against the Minnesota Vikings, but fell to the Philadelphia Eagles in the divisional round. Now, we can't talk about the Giants without talking about our very own Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones. Heading into his 7th season, he's on the brink of greatness. He's got the arm, he's got the targets, he's got the potential to be a star quarterback. With receivers like Jamison Crowder, Darius Slayton, and Darren Waller, plus Wan'Dale Robinson, the stage is set for Jones to shine. Speaking of talent, there's a name you've all been waiting for. As of July 2023, Saquon Barkley, the prodigy of the 2018 NFL Draft and Pro Bowler in 2018 and 2019, is not on the Giants roster. He's a free agent right now, and while he's had his fair share of injuries, Barkley still possesses the prowess to be a game changer for any team. The Blue Wrecking Crew would love to see him back in Giant Blue. On the other side of the ball, the Giants' defense looks formidable. Defensive linemen Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence lead a young, talented squad, featuring key playmakers like Xavier McKinney and Adoree Jackson. This group has the talent to go toe-to-toe with the best in the league. So strap in, fans. It's time to get ready for another electrifying season of Giants football. Let's see if our Big Blue can recreate their past successes and maybe, just maybe, go a step further. Let's hit the trivia one more time. Question number 3. What college did Saquon Barkley attend? As we're rounding off this episode, we just want to take a moment to thank the Big Blue Wrecking Crew. Your passion, dedication, and endless support for your Giants make the NFL a truly exciting spectacle. How about we answer those trivia questions we sprinkled throughout our trip down the memory lane of Giants history? The answer to trivia question number 1. The New York Giants starting quarterback when they won their first Super Bowl, Super Bowl 21 in 1987, was Phil Simms. Number 2. Lawrence Taylor was drafted by the New York Giants in 1981, when Ray Perkins was head coach. Lastly, trivia answer number 3. Saquon Barkley took the college football world by storm while playing at Penn State. Now, tally up your correct answers and let us know in the comments down below how you did. If you're as pumped as we are for the kickoff, then do us a solid, would you? Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with all the football fans in your life. Let's grow this Kickoff Zone family bigger and stronger. Stay tuned for more exciting NFL team breakdowns. And always remember, in the Kickoff Zone, every day is game day. Until next time, keep the football spirit high, and let's have a phenomenal 2023 season. Go Giants!